How to compare decimals using a number line. To compare decimals using a number line, there's 3 steps. Step 1. Compare numbers like you would without a number line. Line up your decimals and be sure to fill in missing digits with placeholder zeros. Step 2. Draw a number line with your numbers and 0. Step 3. The furthest to the right is always the largest. If you have a number line that's pre-filled out, you got to watch your decimals and fractions. But let's just start with how do we do it if we get to write our own number line. We have 2 numbers, 304 and 4 hundredths. 304 and 41 thousandths. Remember, I count my place value for decimals. Tenths, hundredths, 4 hundredths. Tenths, hundredths, thousandths, 41 thousandths. Looking at these, the second number has 3 decimal places and the first only has 2. So we need a placeholder on our first number. Next, we need to line up the decimals and we can see that the second number is going to be larger. We can tell by going place value by place value. Same, 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 same. They're both positive, so I'm looking for sames. And finally, we can see that with positive, we look for the biggest digit. Therefore, this number is the largest. The second number should go to the right of the first number on a number line. So we need a number line. In our number line, we're going to put our number line, our numbers, and 0. In this case, we can see that these numbers would be really far away from 0. So I'm going to try and sneak them together way over here because they're really close to each other so that I can then put my 0 over here. We'd have 0, 304 and 4 hundredths, 304 and 41 thousandths. There we go. Now it's a little different if for some reason you already have a number line made. Then you have to consider where things would squish. We add 4 hundredths and 41 thousandths. We added just a smidgen more. The further we go in the decimals, the less we're adding each time. Let's look at an example. Here I have a number line already made for me. I need to compare numbers using a number line. So what does that mean? Well, we're going to kind of cheat and do our old method. Here I have 10 thousandths compared to 0. Which one's bigger? Well, 10 thousandths. How would we know? Well, I have it up here in green. And 10 thousandths is to the right of 0 on a number line. That means I get to eat this guy. 38 thousandths blue compared to 72 thousandths red. Which one's bigger? 72 thousandths. Why? Using the phrase, it's to the right of the decimal. You try C and D. Did you get the same answer? C is hard because 1 is off of our number line and 1.1 would come after. 1.1 is to the right because we could think money. $1 versus $1.10. $1.10 is bigger. D isn't so bad. We have 0.02. That would be right here on the number line. 0.022 would be just after. We can double check by lining up our decimals, adding a placeholder, and verifying that they're both positive, so I look for the biggest digit that's different. This one right here. Why don't you try number 2 and see if you can just put the numbers on the number line. Write it down in your notes, pause the video, see if you get the same answer I do. Negative 0.01, would be just to the left of 0. 0.045 would be exactly between 0.04 and 0.05. 0.091 comes just after 0.09. 0.099 comes just before 0.1. Your last challenge would be to try some more on your own. This is a great practice to see if you can get these all in order. The answer to this problem will be in another video, which is comparing and ordering them from least to greatest.